Okay, welcome again to the tutorial of how to install the tornavoz. Well, take it off and then put it back in. So the way we're going to do this is that we're going to use this copper tape that is used for shielding, and usually comes in rolls like this. You can buy it from StuMac. I use the 2-inch one. I buy the 2-inch wide one, and I cut a piece that is basically the size that I need here to cover the joint, and then I cut it into two because I'm going to use two, one for the front and one for the back. So before I install the tornavoz back inside, I'm going to place the piece of tape that goes on the back. So that's this one. And there's one piece, one end of the circle that overlaps the other end. So that's important to keep in mind. And so I'm going to put it in the back of the one that is being overlapped. And I will just basically put that tape right there and not stick it on, just stick it on one side. So, this side right here. Make sure it's straight and centered. Which is a little difficult, but trial and error. So, and burnish it on the side that's being stuck, because the burnishing really helps to make it get stuck there. But the other side, of course, is left without getting stuck on. So, basically, I'm going to compress the circle again, like that, as much as I can. Stick it in there. Put it back in, right? So right now it's back in there, but it's not in the slot. So it's not in the slot. Not in the slot where it is supposed to be in. So I just put it in there right now. I'm going to make a little close-up shot and get a little closer so you can see the rest of this. Okay, so I'm going to start by putting in the side that goes on the inside here on the slot. That fits right in there. And it's sort of like, I don't know if you've ever put in a bicycle tire, but it's sort of like that, where you start kind of like you start putting it in the rim, and you start on one end, and then you end up closing it on the other, right? So yeah, you start here on this end. I'm starting here on this end, and I'm sort of lifting it up, and as I lift up, I'm pushing it back into the slot. Now, there's going to be a moment where it might be a little difficult to align. So what I did was I have to lift it a little bit. So I grab the side over here with the plier and sort of just lift it a little bit. Grab it here with my hand And then it's pretty easy to just fit that back in. So back in the slot and kind of push it out like that, right? Push it out as much as possible so that it's nice and snug in the slot around the sound hole, you know. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some rare earth magnets to close that gap on the back. Make sure they're oriented the correct way. Right, that caught there. And now all I have to do is make sure everything's snug. Come in with the magnet. And the magnet is going to kind of do the work there with the other piece of tape. I'm going to kind of just rub that in there. To imagine what the tape is doing there, you know, getting rubbed in. If you want to, you can just leave the magnet on there while you put in the second tape, which is the one that's going to go in the front. Now here, it's really important for you to snug that in all the way in, and we're going to put the other tape right here on top, and then we'll burnish it also with our hands and also with the magnet. So the other tape goes right here, right in the center. So peel the tape. I think it might be a little difficult to align because the tape does like to curl up a little bit, but not impossible. Nothing's impossible. You know, kind of just try to make it as straight as possible. And just align that. Put the tape back on. New piece of tape. Burnish it with my hand a little bit. Careful that the magnet doesn't kind of ruin it. But these magnets are very powerful, so they do the job very nicely of kind of burnishing that that area there. Oh, it fell off. But let's see if I can catch that with you. There it is. And I imagine, yeah, the rest you can pretty much do with your finger, or if you have it, you know, some kind of burnishing tool. Actually kind of use your nail there if you want to. There. Probably the best tool is your nail. And yeah, there. So it's back in. No problem. So kind of want to make sure that if you have a mirror, maybe you want to check that the one on the back is on properly. Now this mirror doesn't seem to fit, so I'll have to use a smaller mirror. But yeah, you get the idea. Just want to make sure that the one on the back is nice and stuck on there. And yeah, once you do that, you can put the strings back on, and now you have the sound with the tornavoz again, which is of course a sound that has a little more bass. It's a little bit more controlled. The trebles are going to be a little thicker. So it's nice to be able to take it on and off, you know, if you want. It's not that hard. It might take like half an hour or more if you're not experienced, but it's possible. And yeah, I hope this video works. If you have any problems with it, show this video to a local luthier or whatever, and he or she will probably be able to figure it out and have the proper tools. Okay, thanks.